Let's get some prize picks in today, guys. As you can see right away, I hit a 6 flex using the exact strategy I was talking about in last night's video. I had 2 college football stacks and a League of Legends stacks, and they all hit together. So that's the 80 into 2K right there. Now for the actual picks I gave in last night's video, abysmal, guys. I'm not going to lie. But when using the stacking strategy, you're going to see a lot of red and you're going to see a lot of green. Some days you're going to go 0 and 6 and some days you're going to go 6 and 6. Now, the Shea and Josh Giddey stack did not hit together, but the Edwards and Conley one did. Brandon Ingram and Zion didn't end up panning out because Zion ended up sitting out and resting. Other than that, the Brunson Randall stack did not hit, but if you took Randall assists and Brunson points, that one hit. Other than that, these other picks were just positive expected value picks that did not pan out. So not a great day, but I'm showing you guys the strategy is working, and that's pretty much how you make money on prize picks. You can see the stack I also have loading in here. Drake May, Devontae Walker on this college football, same with Brady Cook and Burden. Now we have Jalen Reed and Jordan Love playing right now, so in about like 2 hours, we'll see if this one also cashes. You can even see down here Josh Hoover, Jared Wiley. All you need is your stacks to be hitting around 60 to 70% of the time, and they pretty much do if you know what you're doing. I'm not going to get into the math, but that's basically how it works. So as I was recording this video, 10-10 at halftime, 154 yards for Jordan Love, and Jaden Reed did hit his prop with 42 yards. So I'm hoping Jordan Love gets another 70 yards for the rest of the game, and that one will cash, but we'll see in tomorrow's video. And as you guys see in the videos, I'm actually putting my money on these picks. I'm not just not logged into price picks, giving you picks and not going about playing them. I actually put 180 bucks on this Jalen Brunson stack alone. So 80 on price picks and 100 on underdog. So I put my money where my mouth is. I know this strategy works, so I like to share it with you guys. And I put thousands of dollars a day across price picks, underdog, and used to play a parlay play, but they banned me there. In the end, my strategy goes for the 6 for 6s. I don't really care about the 5 out of 6, the 4 out of 6. Getting half your money back or 0.4 of your money back or a double is not worth anything compared to the 25x you get for the 6 for 6s. So that's why I go for those. So those of you who believe in the process, let's get onto the board for today. I have more stacks for today, and I also have some normal positive expected value picks for those of you who don't really believe in stacking players. Now, the first game I'm going to be targeting is the Utah Jazz versus Phoenix Suns game, and we're going to start it off with Kevin Durant on the under 30.5 points with Devin Booker. Now, I normally do this stack with Nurkic, and it has hit, I believe, like 8 out of 12 times, but Nurkic assist is not on the board, so we're going to have to settle for Devin Booker. Now, these guys have only played 4 games together, and the stack has only hit 1 time, pushed once, and lost twice. But if you know anything about this Phoenix team, most of Durant's points are coming from Devin Booker assists. So again, the idea is if Devin Booker's not really assisting, Durant's not getting points. We're going to go with a second stack from the same game, and it's going to be Jordan Clarkson under 23.5 points with Keontae George under 6.5 assists. Now, I know Keontae George wasn't a starter for pretty much the whole season, only started the past 4 games, but this stack has hit 3 of the 4 games that he has started. And before he started, I mean, this guy was still getting minutes. It's not like he was a complete bench player. 31 minutes, 21 minutes, 27 minutes. Here, okay, 17, not a lot. But every single game where Keontae George was not starting, the stack has hit together, except this one right here, the first game of the season. So, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about this stack. Also, last time they played Phoenix, they did get blown out. And you can see here, minus 26 on Jordan Clarkson. Last time they played, he got 7 points. Keontae George got 6 assists, so right under that 6.5. If another blowout happens, it's going to look real good for our picks because we have 4 unders. To show you the value on why we're taking unders, I mean, just going to go to Phoenix here. You can see the value is already on Devin Booker under 8 assists. So pretty much too high. Should be at 7.5. And same with Kevin Durant under 30.5 points. Got some juice towards the under there. 56% likelihood to hit. And then on Utah, similar concept. Juice towards Jordan Clarkson under at 55% likelihood to hit. Same with Keontae George. I mean, it's a no-brainer to stack these when you have 2 guys juice towards the under. So we're going to take those together. And moving on to the last stack, pretty much my favorite one apart from OG Anunoby and Pascal Siakam, which I'm not going to take in this video because the game's starting in like an hour and I don't know if people are going to get it in time. We're going to go with Tyrese Halliburton under 23 points, and we're going to grab him with Bruce Brown. Now, this stack has hit 9 out of 10 times this season. And if you check these guys' odds right here, Bruce Brown, you're going to see he has juice towards the under on the assists. So Bruce Brown under assists, minus 130 rather than his over. Now for Halliburton, this line is set too high. Sportsbooks have him at 22.5. We're getting him at 23. So already too high, plus we get the push potential. Can't go wrong with this. This is going to be the first stacked entry. If you don't like it, you could fade it. But this is what we're going to go with for the first entry. Now for the next entry, we're just going to make it a typical positive expected value slip. No stacking. And it's going to be a 5 flex because there's no good push lines at the moment. The first one is going to be Sengun under 18.5 points. And normally I would be thinking who am I stacking this with in terms of like Fred VanVleet under 7.5 assists, something like that. But I do not see any strong pairings between Sengun and VanVleet. I was checking game logs. There's nothing too convincing on reasons to stack them. So I'm going to go with that as the first one, followed by Lauri Markkanen under 8.5 rebounds. Of course, this goes nicely with that other Phoenix-Utah game that I got going on in the other entry. If there's a blowout, that's going to look real nice if Lauri Markkanen's getting benched, right? So that's going to be the second one, followed by another under rebounds prop on Jarrett Allen, under 9.5 rebounds. I'll show you the value on these first three, minus 130, minus 130, minus 129. So each of these three have a 56.3% chance and above to hit their respective props. So basically to all go under. Now there's other props here you're going to see. Cam Reddish under points, Anthony Davis under rebounds. I don't want to touch these because this Lakers team always has like game time decisions on LeBron and AD. That's going to completely affect Reddish's line if like AD and LeBron are out or something like that. So I'm not going to be touching that. Kevin Durant we took in the other entry. So the next one here is going to be Reggie Jackson under 13.5 points as the fourth pick. We're not going to end it off with Lonnie Walker because this game starts in like 20 minutes. By the time this video is uploaded, this game is going to start most likely. So the last we're going to go with is De'Aaron Fox over 28.5 points, who has been crushing Lee recently ever since he got back. Going to lock this one, not for 80, but for 100 into 1K.